I'm Takeshi, and you're watching Kojima Racing.
Okay, we just recovered this Ford Ranger that's been abandoned and was sitting for a long time. So, free truck, and I'm going to find out if we can get it started. So, just brought it back here. So, regardless if I can get it started or not, it's going to probably contribute to the Bronco 2 project that I'm building for my daughter. It's Project Totoro. And so here it is. Unknown year Ford Ranger that has been sitting for probably over a decade. And so let's see if we can get it started. But first, here's a word about our sponsor. Clean Slate Auto Detailing, located at 1910 Fort Jones Road in Yreka, California. If you live in or around Siskiyou County, there is no one better for your auto detailing needs. I'm proud to represent Clean Slate Auto Detailing as I am also a patron. Not only do I trust Clean Slate with my Shelby GT500 and all my other personal vehicles, but also my pest control company's service vehicles. Here is my very roughly used F-150 service truck, the Exterminator, after Clean Slate made it look brand new again. That's Clean Slate Auto Detailing, 1910 Fort Jones Road in Yreka, California. Call 530-598-4364 for scheduling. All right, let's get started getting the Free Ranger started. Pretty sure it's sat for at least a decade, probably, since it ran, but the claim was that it ran when it was parked. So we'll find out right now. Obviously, the battery's completely dead, so that's going to be the first thing. We're going to put a battery in it and see if it turns over. And I don't really care about it because I'm not going to make it into a driver. It'll probably become parts for my daughter's Bronco project. So, but we'll just see if we can get it started. Okay, so got this old Interstate in it. I'm going to throw in this Optima battery that I have stored up for my business truck because it uses a battery to run the electric power spray rig in it. Looks like there's a rat nesting in the top of this thing. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so pretty obvious it hasn't run or driven in quite some time. So let's see what we got. So it looks like the brake master cylinder is empty. It's got plenty of power steering fluid. The oil looks good. Trans fluid looks good. So I don't know. I'll find out. I'm gonna take this air cleaner box off too and check in there, see if there's another rat's nest or something. And then maybe we'll get some ether and try to start it. Oh, it's definitely got spark. I don't know about the fuel though. It's fuel injected. It had a small fuel leak, so reportedly, so it may have drained down out of the fuel rails, and it might be difficult to get the fuel to come back up. I'm gonna try with some more ether. All right, well, I think mystery solved on the fuel situation. Turn it over a little bit. Look under here. Oh yeah, small fuel leak. Just a small fuel leak. And there's the end result. A little bit of JB Weld tank weld in the end of the pump. And hopefully that takes care of the fuel leak issue. So not recommended as a permanent fix for anything. I invoke the power of Ford Ranger. apparently the ignition's screwed up. If I let it back, it shuts off the ignition, so. But it runs. Ford Ranger. Alright. Got the ignition switch problem taken care of. Just the plug was coming out on the backside, so we can look the column and it's good to go. So I guess now's time to see if it drives. So here we go. Reverse. Ooh, goes into gear. Alright. Brakes off. Gets the throttle. Drive. I feel a thunk in the gear, so oh, it's in gear. I think the parking brake is stuck on, or the brakes are seized, so it's definitely levers off, but well, there were some reports that the transmission slipped. I'm not noticing anything there, but definitely has an issue with the brakes. But it drives. Goes. Pulled the plastic chrome trim off that was rotting and covered in moss, and then I'm just scraping it because this paint is not going to be saved, but just scraping all the adhesive foam off that was underneath the trim, trying to kind of improve the appearance a little bit. But can't believe that it runs this good on that gas. It's gas, and it literally smells like varnish. And it's running really well, so it's impressive. Pretty impressive. All right, so apparently it runs pretty good. Idles pretty smoothly, and it has ever since the first time I started it. I'm running it currently on the front fuel tank. I was running it off the back fuel tank. I think I ran out of gas though. So I'm having second thoughts about cutting this up and using it for parts. So I may just turn it into a backup pest control truck, service truck, and because it's incredibly easy to work on. The parts are really affordable for it, and it's just, you know, kind of light and fun and easy to drive. So it's going to need brakes, nothing else, but well, yeah, it runs good. So there you have it, Free Ranger 4x4. If you enjoyed this content and you want to follow the story of this little Ranger or any of my other vehicles, like and subscribe.